Hello again, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the Let's Talk About Skills assignment. It is in the week 3 folder of Schoology. It's called Let's Talk About Skills. So the first thing you're going to do is make a copy of this assignment. So if you click where it says assignment, you're going to be forced to make a copy, right? So you click make a copy. And if you recall, it is always nice to take off the part that says copy of and put in your last name. Okay, that just differentiates it from anybody else's out there. Okay. Now, it's a pretty simple assignment overall. For this first part, the employability skills, all you have to do is mark down the things that you are good at. So, and it's broken down into different sections. So this is the physical section. So these are things that you are physically maybe good at. So if you're good at using your hands, or putting things together, building things, repairing things. So all you have to do is just put an X there with the things that you are good at. Okay. That's as easy as it is. There's a section about people. So it's all about listening to others, comforting others, all those types of things. There's a section about information, which is, about researching, paying attention to detail, calculating numbers. So maybe if you're really good at math, you check a lot of, and this one goes on to 2 pages. So information here and here. And then there's the words or ideas section, which is kind of all about writing and speaking in public, those types of things. There's the leadership section, creativity, technology, which we are all getting better at, and then key skills. These are just kind of things that basically they don't fit into the other categories. So like accepting criticism, which means being able to handle it when people tell you that you have done something wrong. So all you have to do, like I said, all you have to do is just mark an X in any of the areas of things that you're good at, right? And then down here, you're going to count how many things in each category you marked. So any X that you put, so I put 3 in the key skills. So I go down here to key skills and I say I picked 3 out of 12. Okay. So you're going to fill all that, go through each section, really think about it, think about things that you're good at. You maybe don't necessarily like doing the things, but you're good at it. If you are good at it, that's what I want you to check. Okay? So that's the first part. That's part 1 of the assignment. Okay? If you want to pause this video right here and go and do that and then come back to it, that might be a good idea. And then we'll go on with part 2. Part 2 is below. Keep going. Part 2 is an interest inventory. So now this is things that you like to do. And you maybe aren't great at them, but you enjoy doing them. So maybe you really like to play air hockey, right? So then you put an X there. Maybe you really like barbecuing. Okay, put an X there. If it's a thing that you enjoy doing, I want you to put an X there. Okay, maybe you just love origami. I don't hate origami. I think origami is fascinating. Go through here, mark down all the things you like doing. If there's something that you like doing that isn't on here, for example, it was brought to my attention that basketball is not on here. There are places down here at the bottom that are blank where you could type in, basketball, okay, or whatever it is that you like, and then you can mark that that's a thing that you like to do. Okay, so for this section, once again, we're talking about the things you like to do. Okay, and if you want to pause here again, go and do that, and then come back. I'll show you how to do the next part. All right, now that we're back, on this next part, you are going to take your top 8 activities, your favorite 8 activities that you just marked up here, the 8 things that you love doing the most. Okay, and you're going to put them here where it says activity, 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 activity. Then down here, activity, 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 activity. Right? Okay, so we're going to put maybe video games is something that you love to do, right? Basketball, you added basketball to this. So we're going to put basketball on here, right? Maybe jigsaw puzzles, one of your favorite things, right? You're going to put 8 of your favorite things in here. Go ahead and do that now. And then this is this is going to be maybe the hardest part of this assignment. It's not very hard. Down here, you are going to add skills that you can gain from doing those activities. So video games, what are some skills that you can gain from video games? Well, in order to be good at video games or even to just enjoy doing them, you need to have a lot of hand-eye coordination, right? You have to be able to see something, you have to make your hands do something. Okay, so you need some hand-eye coordination. Sometimes in video games, you need to know a little bit of strategy, right? Sometimes you need to be able to solve problems, problem-solving skills for sure. Depending on the game that you play, you might need to have some teamwork, right? There are some games out there where you're actually working with other people to solve a problem or to win, you know. So those are all kind of things, and I'm sure you all can come up with other suggestions as well, but those are just a few there. And then if we do basketball, obviously teamwork, a big one. You know, a physical ability or like stamina is something, because running back and forth across the court all the time. Play memorization, so being able to memorize a play, or, you know, having things memorized, obviously a necessity as well. Puzzles, if you're a puzzler like I am, you need to have attention to detail, right? Putting together those little pieces, you need to make sure that you got the right piece in the right place. So having an attention to detail, maybe a little problem solving, right? That kind of stuff. Oops. Okay, so I want you to go through your 8 activities that you like to do the best and figure out which skills you need to be able to do those things, or that you have gained from doing those things. Okay? You do not have to fill up, so like if you don't have 5 skills that you learn from basketball, that's okay. Try to get 2 or 3 on each of them. If you get more than 5, great. That's fine too. But definitely try to get at least 2, 3 preferably. Okay, on all 8. So go ahead and do that. Then you can come back. You can pause this, you can come back. We just have one part left. Part 3 is the easiest part. You're gonna just make a list of all the job skills you have. So you could just copy down everything from above that you said you could do. So like you said, hand-eye coordination, strategy, problem-solving, teamwork, you just copy that, you put it right down here. If it's still in the boxes, that's fine. If you go up here and you say, oh, I'm really good at communicating with others, copy that down. Roll on back. Boom. Communicate with others. Okay? You could put it in a list. You could put it in a paragraph. I'm not real picky about how you do it. I just want everything that you said in these top 5 pages. Yes, 5 pages. I know it seems like a lot. Everything that you said that you're good at in those 5 pages up top, I want you to put it all in one area down here at the bottom. Okay? So that it's all located in one place. And if you have questions, you can always send me an email.